G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video I thought it would be a great time to go through the EZA details for the STR UI Goku. He's about a day and a half away from coming out on Global. So yeah, thought it'd be perfect to review his new updated kit. So as you can see, we'll start off right at the top with his leader skill here. So he becomes a Realm of Gods 4 key 150%, and then also STR 4 key 100%. Definitely wouldn't be using him as my leader in Battlefield or anything like that. So leader skill definitely not too relevant with this guy. For his super attack now on his 12 key, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, so that would be the 30% buff. Yep. Disables enemy guard, which just means that he is never going to be type disadvantaged when attacking, and causes colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. Greatly lowers defense is actually sort of valuable these days because a lot of the bosses can be status debuffed. Previously it never was that great. Then on the 18 key we get greatly raising attack and defense, which will be 50%. Yep. Disables enemy guard again, causes mega colossal, and then raises attack by 50%. Allies attack for 50% for 1 turn. So that's actually pretty valuable, especially at the start of the anniversary, because this guy, as you'll see, wants to be run in slot 1 at least initially. So that extra 50% attack, when you combine that with later in the anniversary, maybe someone like the AGL UI Goku, Beast Gohan, you can get a lot of utility out of that big old boost. So we like to see whatever support we can get at this stage. For his passive here, he gets 177% attack and defense at the start of turn. He has a great chance of evading enemies' attack for 7 turns, and a high chance of evading enemies' attack starting from the 8th turn. So it starts off at a 70% chance, and then that becomes a 50%, I'm sure. Yep. So then, plus an additional chance of evading enemies' attack plus 7% within the same turn before the character receives an attack per reps of 7 category ally attacking the same turn. So what we have learned is that actually stacks into the base stat. So that will mean that if you have that base or that starting off 7 turns and you're running this guy on a full reps of 7 rotation, he will have an 84% chance to dodge, which is awesome. Obviously, once he super attacks, that will go down to the 70%, but that will really help him build up in the later stages here. So, gets an additional defense plus 77% starting from the turn in which the character evades an attack. Really important, because you want to get that first dodge off. It just really helps boost off his defense. Plus an additional 77% attack starting from the turn in which this character evades an attack as the first attacker in the turn. So that's what I was talking about there. Ideally, you want to get both of these out of the way straight away. So these two, you get him on rotation, throw him straight into slot 1, and you can tick off that extra defense and the extra attack in one motion. So that's probably the most effective way to use him there. He also gets an additional key plus 1 up to 7, and attack and defense and chance of performing a crit plus 11% up to 77%. So you can get a extra 77% stats there. Key plus 7 is handy, but not the end of the world, because a lot of these Universal Survival Saga units, their links are very synergetic, if that is even a word, and their key is always off the charts anyways, but still very nice to have, and you get that with each attack evaded. So if you get your 7 dodges on turn 1, bang, fully built up there completely, which is definitely possible with how many attacks can appear in slot 1 sometimes. So for our link set, you've got Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Over in a Flash, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So really good link set, shares 6 out of 7 with the AGL UI Goku, who we will get the EZA for later on in the celebration. For our categories, we got Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, reps of 7. I pick out those 4 because, as you saw, we want to be on rotation with the reps of Universe 7 to get that extra little bit of dodge. And I think those are probably the 4 most prominent teams where you are going to be getting that sort of satisfied. So that's the EZA details for Goku. He's extremely good. Unfortunately, he has been overshadowed by this guy lurking over in the corner here. But we really have no idea when he's going to be coming for global. So this guy is definitely going to be really, really valuable up until then. But as you can see, LR EZA, so is just the 10 stages here. There is no typing at disadvantage, which we love about LR EZAs. And as per usual, you get the extra attack by using units that share legendary power, and then the extra defense by using units that are from the Universal Survival Saga category. So combining them, we've got a bunch of LRs that are from sort of those 2 requirements, I guess we'll call it. None of them are overly crazy new, unfortunately. A lot of those EZAs are to come, but we'll be able to build something that'll smash this out for sure. So I'll probably do that team building guide tomorrow, so make sure to check that one out. But let me know your thoughts on his EZA down below. I'll have a team building guide completely for him when his EZA drops as well. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.